right. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you, Roger. Thanks for coming in. How are you doing
Hello.
tonight? Go ahead, Jimster. Welcome in, Mir, and welcome in, Pramod. Good to see you all. I see one person in. They must have left. But welcome in. I have Jimster up on the panel. Everybody say hello to Jimster.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. Today we are finally getting around to doing the Dracula rock. I found this rock, and it was either that side or this side. But this side has a really deep indentation, and it's just really big. It's gonna. It would be right in the middle of his face if I decided to use this side. So I'm going to use this side. It's more smooth. It is more porous, but that's fine. I can work with that. So I'm going to be nice if I could have an angle like this. Maybe I can use this. That might help a little bit. That does help a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah, that should help a little bit. So yes, welcome in, everybody. It is why does my phone not tell me the date anymore?
I think it is October 22nd.
Thank you. It is Tuesday, October 22nd at 2:38 p.m. and it is currently 85 degrees here. So, and it's no breeze, no wind. It's calm and nice. So any noise you hear in the background, that's going to be the water truck. They are spraying down the roads here to keep the dust, the dust light for the traffic around here. So I apologize. They'll be done here really soon, and they've already done one pass in front of my fifth wheel, and they're all on the other side. So they do several passes, and then they shut her down.
And here on the East Coast, it's about 5:40 p.m. And right now we're close to 78, 80 degrees.
Ooh, it warmed up again over there, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit today.
Yeah.
So Miss Susie is rocking it.
I am painting again. We're at it again. And this is going to be probably the last Halloween rock that I will paint. And then the next things that I will paint as far as rocks go around here will be fall. There'll be fall themed rocks, and I'll do fall leaves and little what are those called? Scenes? Little fall scenes. We will be painting fall scenes. Because Halloween will be here and gone before we know it, but fall will be here for a while.
Yep.
So I may do a few more Halloween rocks, but I really want to get into the fall themes. I really would like to practice doing leaves and the colors. So I need to get me a palette. I did not grab me a palette ready. So let me grab one of those real quick. Archie, welcome in, Archie. Good to see you. It's our adopted son, Archie.
Hello, Archie. I think he adopted us as much or more than we adopted him.
Archie, we are you adopted us. Welcome in. He's probably not.
I tell you what, he I can't say it enough. He definitely works hard at what he's doing, and
yes,
when he's doing a live show, he is live. He's not phoning it in or playing a video in a loop.
Right. All right, let's get this. This will be my palette, which is just easily disposable. I don't have to wash anything. I was watching an artist on another channel, and she was using a plexiglass as her palette.
Oh man!
Yeah, just a square piece of plexiglass, and she probably washes that off, which is it's a small little piece of plexiglass, but she kind of had it right here where I have my tissue here for drying the brush, and just clean, simple, and I like to keep it clean because the cleaner the better. So that's gonna be my palette. I'll need some black there. And I like that I was watching her paint a moon scene with a river, a body of water in front of, under the moon. And then she added a few grassy loams with trees, little trees growing out of that. It was just really pretty. She did the reflection of the moonlight. She did a little bit of light clouds in the sky and the reflection of the moonlight on the water, and then in front of the trees, of course, their reflection on the water. So it was just really neat to see. She only used basically blues, two different shades of blues. She used white in there to mix her colors, and I believe she used kind of a black to add the shadowing, which was really neat. But I liked the way her camera looked. It looked clean. Her colors were already set out on a plexiglass. She had her canvas in front of her, and that's all that was on camera. It wasn't a bunch of stuff like this. So eventually, I'm going to clean up my camera and my art, and I will do something more clean because this is a little too much. I think it's not clean enough. Hey, Dougie, how are you doing? Good to see you. Mashya, Mash, welcome in. So I'm going to be painting Dracula. So first I'm going to do is, what I'm going to do is put the background in. And then we'll put Dracula on top of that. Let me just get some white here. And put some white here on the palette. Because we are going to do kind of a grayish background. And I just need my white in here. Okay. Good to see everybody. Wishing you all a great week. Thanks for coming in. I didn't put music on, did I? Here we go.
If you did it kind of really low. I hear it now.
Okay. Thank you, Daggy Boy. Good to see you. Nice singing the other night. Daggy Boy sings and giggles.
No.
Okay, so let me just try not to make a mess here.
I didn't think those two words went together.
What?
Susie B and make a mess.
Okay, so we're gonna do the background. Let's get her done. I'm gonna dip my brush. This is a mop brush. I'm gonna dip it in the black a little bit. We're gonna dip it also in the white over here, and we're just gonna kind of dab it in this corner and in this corner. I'm gonna grab some more black here, grab some white, and we're gonna dab it here in this corner like this. And we're gonna kind of give us a frame where Dracula's gonna sit in the center. Yeah, just a kind of a frame.
Huh.
God, I am getting ready to rip this cap off of this camera because it keeps falling. It's driving me nuts. So let's try not to rip that off yet until it's a plastic cap that goes over the lens, and it likes to fall because the camera is not used to being at that angle. So Thank you, Roger. Yeah, good thing I'm looking at the screen because that cap does tend to fall when I shake the table. This is going to be Dracula's background. Just get it kind of dark up in here.
See that ring you got on is, I'm not used to seeing it when you paint.
Oh, my Indian chief ring.
Yeah.
I need to get me a new webcam. This camera is just, the quality is just horrible. So I'll do that soon. This is my hubby's old webcam. It doesn't use it anymore. And mine was way too old. I mean, I don't even think it found the software to update it anymore. It was like when I was in my 20s web camera that I still had.
Well,
Yeah, and it was a Logitech. And it was obsolete. I mean, it just would not. Okay, so we're not going to worry about all that part. It's just the top. Get this blended. Get some more black in here. This mop brush is too big for this. Hey, Jarrett. How are you doing? All right, let's get a smaller brush. Oh gosh, really? All right, hold on. There. That's it for you, Mr. Lid. You will never come off again because you've just been ripped off. And it looks like it was on there by a sticky, so, well, whatever. I'm just so sick of that thing falling. So that's what happens when you malfunction around Susie, guys. Just so you know, you get that part will get ripped off. Sounds really bad, but it's the truth. It just if it's not working, throw it away. Trying to be nice here. Oh, good. You just had an interview, Jarrett?
was it live via like a Zoom meeting, or was it live face to face?
I think Jarrett has a channel where he likes to interview people. It may be that because it may be to that effect. All right, that's looking better. Oh, I like your uncle, Roger. Yes, that is definitely a good motto to use. I would enjoy taking a hammer to it, except I would get carried away. So, Thank goodness this little piece just came off really easily. Um, it literally was on with some tape, and I didn't have to break it. So that's nice. I could actually put it back if I wanted to. What are you laughing about?
Oh, laughing that you're thankful it was on with tape.
Yeah, because I mean, I'd hate to break it. But the darn thing, it just doesn't. It doesn't cooperate.
We
I
wanted to do that too easy.
because the webcams aren't designed to be facing down like that. Not this one. It's a laptop
Yeah.
webcam, a little hook in the front, and it just should sit straight up and not be messed with. But this one is pointing down, of course, and it has a cap on it. Kept falling,
Mm,
and
mm.
you can't tighten the lid on it because for some reason it's just I don't. There's no way of tightening it, so I would have to wedge something in there to make it
And
tight.
yeah,
And
and what I was thinking was if you had some painter's tape, you could just tape it up.
painter's tape, yeah, that might work. That might work, Jimster. Okay, so this is pretty much our background. This is going to be our background right here because his shoulders are going to be here, and then he's going to have a high collar that's going to be like there, and then his head is going to be here, his whole face. And we need to draw that in right now because I need to kind of rough sketch it in. So let's get that done. I'm going to use black paint. So his head is going to be kind of like here, and then it's going to go down like this. His V line is going to kind of go like that with his widow's peak, and then his side of his head is going to be like that. And then his ear is going to go up and pointed like that and kind of down. So, similar to kind of to that effect. And then his hair parts right here and it continues on this side, which kind of looks strange, but that's how it looks. And then his face continues. This is his eyebrow, which protrudes with a wrinkle, and then his very, very prominent eyebrow that comes out and then comes like this and then goes like that. So let's see. He does have, it does come further up like that, lined with the widow's peak, and then on this side slightly like that, and then continuing with the very prominent eyebrow and then out towards his ear like that. And then from his eyebrow, we're going to go down and do his cheek, which his nose will come like this, down, and like kind of like that. Slightly like that, and then he has kind of like he has a really hard cheekbone. Like, I mean, you could tell that he's very skinny. He has no flesh really. It's just kind of muscle. That's going to be a little challenging to paint, but we will do our best. We will do our best to get it. His chin. From his nose. It's got like uh, the lips, which come down very petite, like that. And then, of course, he's gonna have some red lips because they probably just ate his victim, and he has red on his lips, like that. That's his mouth. And there's pretty much Dracula's face. Um, his eyes are almost buried in the darkness of the shadow of his eyes. Plus, it looks like he has dark makeup around his eyes, like really dark. So it'll be like this. Some darker. So all that's dark. His eye will be in here somewhere. Um, his his cape. It's like a bat wing cape will go.
Hello, it's Icot.
Hi, Icot. Welcome in. Good to see you. So that's pretty much just trying to put him on so I can start painting in it. So it kind of goes out like that. And then his cape goes out like that. And then it's gonna come in like this. But it has a kind of a like that, and then his neck comes down into his collar.
She gave you 8 thumbs up.
Oh, thank you, Icot. Was it E or I? Is it Icot? I'm sorry. 8 thumbs up. That's awesome. Thank you. So this is his collar. It kind of goes out like that.
I wonder if she got bit by a radioactive spider, because that's the only way she could have 8 thumbs to give thumbs up.
Uh-huh. She's got 8 thumbs today. This is right underneath his chin. That's the inner collar of the white shirt that he's wearing. And then it goes real close to like that. All the way up to his nose. And then just does that. So this is going to be our Dracula. This is his shoulders. Go like that. Just cut it out like that. And there's our Dracula. Thanks for watching the show. We will see you next time.
That's not it. You know that's not it.
So you gotta, you have to draw them in because I can't paint everything as I go. You got to kind of put the foundation down and then work with that. So now I have something to work with. The only thing is it does open up here, which kind of looks funny at first, but it's like his coat. So the inside, it does something funny, and it goes goes up to here, but it opens up in the middle. So all this is going to be red, and this part's going to be red. It's kind of confusing. But okay, that's what it's supposed to look like. Hopefully I haven't lost anybody or anybody's too bored with my painting, but I'm going to try to to
You're funny. You're just funny.
okay, so this is say hello to Dracula. Hello. And here we go. We're gonna let's just get a bigger brush a little bit to cover some cover some territory here. Since we're not doing it in microscopic strokes, we're doing bigger strokes. This should be good. Just a bigger. So I'm just going to color in his hair, paint in his hair, because it is black, but he'll have a white shine to it, so we'll add that last. I'll just paint that in.
I didn't realize it's 6 o'clock here.
Wow.
And
It's dinner time.
the sun is very close to the horizon. It's at treetop level off at a distance, and the temperature's probably dropped 5 degrees.
Ooh, say goodbye to your 70s. Here comes the 50s.
Yeah, it's noticeably cooler.
Yeah. So this is pretty much going to be all black, his eyes. And then I'll paint in. I should be using the smaller brush for that. His head may be a little misshapen.
That's okay. It's a monster. Let it be misshapen.
I'm gonna fix it. And it's because the angle I'm sitting at. It looked like the shape I wanted it to be, but Dracula's head is always squarish in weird ways. In all the movies that I've ever seen, Dracula, he's always had like a squarish head because of his hairstyle. And you got that has to be there. That square kind of
Oh yeah.
square-ish. Okay, now I'm gonna add. So right in here is the part in his hair. And then right here is kind of like the shine.
And anybody in chat that doesn't mind sharing, let us know how you're holding up in the weather. We've been hearing some flooding in strange areas. Hey, Archie.
Hi, Archie. Yeah. How's the weather in your guys' area? I need a snack. I need a snack. Oh, I need water. I'll try water first.
Yeah, I caught out there saying good night. It's late her time.
Good night, I caught.
I
Thank you
think
for
I
coming
think
in.
I think she's 6 or 7 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
Of me anyway. Which would put it midnight, 1 a.m., something like that.
Uh-huh.
Good night, dear. I hope you get a great night's rest.
Sleep well, Ikat. Ikat. Thank you for coming in. Nice hanging out with you.
Yep, just after midnight there. Wow.
Thank you, Daggy. Good to see you.
El Duro.
El Duro. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Toma, el Duro. Hi, Benti. Toma, cabrón. But not you, for your game. I love when he says that. Toma, cabrón.
Thanks, Ben T.
Go to Jimmy. Jimmy. Good to see you, Benti. How was your weekend? How's everybody's weekend? We had our chili cook-off kind of thing.
El Duro says he's fine and asks how you're doing.
Oh, good. I'm doing good too. I'm doing real good. Thank you. Toma. Yahoo!
Yeah.
Does that look
This
like?
is really it's taking shape fast.
Yeah. Dracula's fairly easy. He's literally 3 colors. But I think I'm going to add a little purple to his cape and for little highlights and things like that.
Ben T says that he did no cabin or squashes last weekend.
Oh, okay. They had they they had dejaré el chat abierto. Estoy trabajando. Oh, okay. El Duro is leaving the chat open. He's working. Okay, El Duro. Está bien, mi amigo. Gracias. Y no trabajas muy duro, okay? Okay.
Thank you, El Duro.
Mucho amor también, El Duro. Maybe this weekend.
No.
Estamos juntos. All right. We're together. All right. Aw. Oh, thank you. Okay, Dracula, we go. We coming. The canvas. Okay, don't let me paint over his collar. I gotta keep that separate. Okay, there's his cape. So the reason why I'm not painting over this tip yet is because it's red. It's got a red. See, I don't get it how they. What are you laughing
Ben
about?
T. Ben T says he looks stoned.
He doesn't even have eyes yet. Benty.
I think he was making a pun.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, there you go.
I get it now. That's a good one, Benty. Thank you. Me and my simple mind. Okay, let's see. So we have red here, but we need to, it's very thick.
John
So
P.
there's actually kind of a shade of red here.
We've got John P. Adventures.
John P. Brother, welcome in. So that's part's red. This part's gonna be red. This all is gonna be red. Just reminding myself that's red. And the canvas. Right, let me change that. What else do I have in here? I'll play this one.
John P. I hope you're having a good one. Unknown channel.
Am I barefoot? No. Not at the moment. Good to see you, brother. Welcome in. Welcome in, unknown channel. Good to see you. How are you doing? Is that cockroach? And the only other thing is red is his.
Ben T says he's got his shoes off, but he's just in stocking feet.
Stocking feet. His face is. It's gonna be a challenge. Oh, maybe I don't know. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Let's get there.
Why would you freak out, Susie?
Because his face is very. It's got like deep, deep wrinkles. Like not a whole lot. Like it does, he won't look old, but he looks like he's sucked up. But with
Yeah.
he's got very muscular cheekbones and a jawbone. Basically, he has a skeleton cheekbone, jawbone with some skin in there. Is what it looks like in the photo that I'm following. I'm gonna give him yellow eyes, or should I give him blue? Should I give him white eyes? I can give him any color eyes I want. The eyes are gonna be very detailed. So I need a smaller, thinner brush.
I kind of like bloodshot eyes for Dracula.
Yeah, but I like pretty eyes. I like mesmerizing eyes that they are kind of red, but they have like a glow to them. But he does have white in his eyes, but sort of bloodshot-y. But I don't like those eyes. I mean, they will probably kind of look bloodshot.
Mike, WTF Mike says he kind of looks like a Dollar General Freddie Mercury.
Freaking Mike. Welcome
How
in,
you
Mike.
doing, Mike?
So that's kind of. That's gonna be. This is gonna.
Ben says Freddie and Anton LaVey combo.
Oh my god. Is that guy that took out all those people with himself?
Oh no, Anton LaVey was the Church of Satan in California.
Oh, okay. Just as bad, but not different.
Yeah.
Different habit. Okay, this eye is very unique. Uh, Sincerity.
Henry,
Welcome in. I have gray on my brush, so we're just gonna put the gray in here.
yeah, he was the leader of the Church of Satan. I heard his wife interviewed one time, and the guy who did the interviewing was his name will come to me in a minute. But he interviewed her one night, and the next night he come on, and he was talking about how he was taken in by how nice she was, and how evil tricks people like that. Art
Mm-hmm.
Bell, it was Art Bell that did the interview. It's on YouTube. You ought to look it up sometime. Her first name is Blanche. I don't recall her last name, but Art Bell interviews Blanche, and it is like 12 minutes and well worth the time to listen to. Oh, geez, that's scary. Ben T says his daughter Zena LaVey looks like Taylor Swift.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know if Blanche uses the LaVey last name or not. Yes, Ben T. He kind of sort of also looks like a cleaned up Joker.
This is way too thick here. It's kind of like that. His skin is definitely going to be white. Colors. Dim colors are drying. Yeah, it seems like I didn't make his forehead big enough, bulbous enough. Then there's a little.
That's right, Ben T. Looks like a creeper, not a keeper. I like that. If I hadn't been, it was rather warm here today, so I didn't want to crank up the oven. I kind of wanted some garlic toast
Oh, garlic bread.
earlier. Yeah. John P., always good to see you. I hope you and your family are doing well.
Good to see you, John P2, brother. Always awesome. His cheekbone goes up here.
Hi, Roger Blair.
Hey, Roger. Good to see you. This is. Okay, so this is going to be his jaw. Some shading here.
Yeah, I think, Roger, when you was here earlier, I was actually eating. And I'd rather say hello twice than miss you both times. Either time.
This is really challenging right here. I need to take a break. I'm gonna take. Yeah, that part's challenging. The face. It's really very challenging. Trying to get all those details in there. What's going on in the chat? Let's see. John P is in here. Roger, Ben T. He said I was here earlier. I wasn't here earlier, Benti says. Thank you, Henry. It's supposed to look way better than that. That's just chump. That looks like chump change.
She's just getting started.
Yeah,
She'll tweak it. She'll tweak it, and then she'll tweak it some more, and it'll look fantastic.
it will look good, but it see. So I've done portraits before, but the old wrinkled face, the making creating the appearance of wrinkles on a face is a challenge. It's very challenging because you have to put your darks down first and your lights on top of that, which sounds very easy, but getting it at the right ratio is the challenge, and the right angles to make it look like it goes there. Or I can just go Picasso and put them wherever I want and not stress about it. But really trying to follow this photograph I'm looking at. It's an actual painting of Dracula, so that's why I chose it, because it's in painting form. It's in painting strokes, so it's not. It shouldn't be very difficult. It's just getting the strokes right. And it looks like they may have used oil too. So I'm attempting to recreate this in acrylic. Okay. There's a whole bunch of shades of gray in this. He's got gray here. And he's got gray up all the way here. Oh, that's going into my white though. Let's see, that should be lighter. It's kind of like that. Oh, is that shady?
Archie, are you going to go live later, or are you live now?
This
Ben T says Johnny Depp is a real vampire.
and this is black here.
I'm guessing he changed the last name of the second person to get around the algorithm.
John P says, good to see you, Roger. Archie says hello to John and Roger and Henry. Vote for Archie. Vote for Archie, everybody. Get your ballots ready. Just type it. Just write in Archie in there. Johnny Depp and Algorific are real vampires. Okay, yes. I love all the opinions. Wonderful. I love the chat. Awesome.
The nice thing about the chat is they are avoiding the algorithm.
Yes.
Da-da-da.
Da, da, da.
That's some smart chat right there.
That's smart. We got the best chat ever. Okay.
Anyone with more than a dozen vans is starting a vampire.
Vampire. That's a good one.
Okay. Ben, I'm not sure that I've heard that one before. That's that's pretty good.
That is good. I've never heard that one.
Most jokes I've heard a form of the joke, but the basic scheme usually I've heard the joke. What was it? One channel they did a joke about how do elephants hide in trees, and the one I'd always heard is they paint their toenails red, uh, but they had a different take on the same joke. I don't recall exactly their version. Now, is that vans as in shoes or the automobile?
See, uh, it's just very challenging.
You got it, Susie B. Hang in there. BNT agrees with me. You can do it.
You can do it. It just looks really bad right now. No.
It only looks bad to you, Susie. It only looks bad to you.
Oh my god.
I know that you're going to improve on what's there. I know for sure. Yes, she is still camping for another week or so, almost 2 weeks.
Till November 3rd. November 3rd.
BNT says that you can paint all night long.
You can paint all night long. That's how he said it. There's too much water in that. Shoot.
That was a rainbow song all night long.
Yeah, he's talking about the movie. That one guy says it. You can do it. You can do it all night long. Oh wait, is that Men in Black? The dog saying that? I can't remember.
I don't recall that movie either.
All night long. It's either the guy with the frizzy hair or the Men in Black dog. Those are the two movies that came to mind right away.
Henry says Waterboy.
Okay, Waterboy. Okay. Adam Sandler.
I believe that because I've never seen Waterboy.
Okay, this is when they're golfing then. I think. No, that's football. Was it football?
Yeah, Waterboy should probably be football. If they were playing golf, I think that was Bagger Vance or something like that.
So now it just looks
Rob Schneider's character.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is challenging. I need to go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Stay out of the Baileys. Stay out of the Baileys.
That's probably why I can't paint right. I should go take a shot of Bailey's to relax my nerves. This is nerve wracking, guys. Especially.
Happy Gilmore. Yes, Happy Gilmore. Thank you, Ben.
Well, that's what's his name? Adam Sandler.
Yes. You said Adam Sandler a while ago.
Yeah. Go hide it. I'm gonna go hide in the.
I think I saw Happy Gilmore once, uh, like 2 years after it came out. Hello, Art Angel. Susie B will be right back. She's recharging her batteries. And while Susie's not painting, anybody who wants to share their channel in chat, just type in Susie B like that. Or you can type in exclamation point S as in Sam, O as in out. And Nightbot will put your channel in the chat. And then as soon as Susie's done, people can go to your channel and take a look. How's everybody doing? Is everybody in chat? Are you out of the way of these storms that are going every which way? I saw where New Mexico was flooded. Yeah, The Water Boy, I don't think I've seen that movie at all. I thought Happy Gilmore was funny. Wasn't it Happy Gilmore where that guy had his hand bit off by alligator? And I think Bob Barker punches somebody out in Happy Gilmore, the movie. Yeah, Henry, we lost entire towns in the mountains here. Well, I think I heard the Bailey's cabinet open up.
Shut up. No. I don't drink Bailey straight. I'm eating some candy.
I figured you were getting the Bailey's out so that it would be next to your coffee maker.
already there.
How did I know that?
It's already sitting right next to the coffee maker. That's my creamer. So I got some candy now. I know why I'm having a rough time with this section here. I was just thinking about it.
Why is that?
It's because it's acrylic paint. If it was oil, I should have been done with the face by now. But because it's drying so fast, I'm not able to blend the shading together quick enough. So, let me get the medium that keeps the paint wet so I can blend it, so we can get this done.
Hey, Raymond. Hope you're having a good day, Raymond.
Good to see you, Raymond. I watched your last live. After you went off the air, but I watched it. I like your grill. His new chompers, he says. Okay, let's see. Let's make a gray with this medium here. Let's get some medium. Some black. It needs to
Doggone it.
What?
You were talking about Raymond's last video. So I went to his channel to see what it was, and I wasn't subscribed. I am now, but I know I've been to Raymond's channel before.
Yeah.
Sorry, Raymond, I corrected that.
Okay, that should stay wet for a while. So it basically has shading here.
What's up, Doc?
Where's that? Hey, Doc Charlie J. Welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Okay, let's see. So he's got these fine lines that go there. He's got 3 lines like that. But I think I made his widow's peak too low. See, I didn't make his forehead big enough, wide enough. That's what's going on here. Because nothing's fitting.
Take your time, Henry. We'll be here for a little longer.
That's what I need to do.
Doc likes it. He says, nice one, sis.
Thank you. It looks really third grade-ish, I know, but I need some candy. Everybody wants some candy. You guys got to try these candies. These are called Reese's Take Fives. They got pretzels, caramel, peanut butter, peanuts, and chocolate bar. And I'll show you what the inside looks like here in a second. So this is what the candy looks like. Let me show you what the inside. This is what the inside looks like. Here's your pretzel.
This is what this looks like because there's a pretzel.
That's the pretzel. That's the best. And I drink lots of water. Okay, I need to fix this forehead.
You got the magic elixir that allows you to blend.
Mm-hmm. His forehead is way too small, so we gotta fix it. Now we've made it a little bit wider. We just got to move everything.
So you're responsible.
Yeah, it's like maybe moving furniture around. You just gotta make some adjustments. He should have a wider forehead. His forehead should be way bigger, and that's about the right uh size ish. Oh, you've had these, Raymond? The Reese's Take Fives? They are good. They're not overly sweet either. And I got these Witch's Brew Kit Kats. These are actually really good too.
While Susie's on the subject of candy, and I try to get Cameo out of my brain because that song is playing now that Susie's talking candy. I'm kind of debating. I'm going back and forth whether or not to publish some short videos about the storm damage here. Uh, Everybody in chat, what's your opinion? Should I post that or not? It's like some of the cleanup. It just shows how much timber backed up at one of our bridges. The guys are clearing it away. And I've already posted a video when everything was nice and sunshiny and nothing wrong. And I posted a short video of when the park was closed, and I couldn't really get a good video of the timber that was backed up at the bridge. Yeah, I was watching a video earlier today. This family, they were about to have their wedding, and it was the day before the wedding, and the father of the bride jumped into a river to rescue a woman.
No.
And pulled her out. And as they were doing all of this, they watched 5 houses come down the river.
Oh my gosh.
And I saw a video of one of the houses. I'm serious. It was a full, unblemished house floating down the river.
Now, what's going on with the house building these days? Do they not freaking bolt these houses to the floor?
They're attached quite nicely, but water is extraordinarily strong. It can rip stuff up. It's like I tell people, when you go to the beach, you stand still and let just a 2-foot wave hit you in the back and watch what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not all cars, because some cars set up off the ground higher than others, but I've seen cars just washed away sideways in a foot of water. And the river here, it got at least 10 foot above normal level. Because 2 weeks before the storm hit, I did a video of that park, and I walked down the sidewalk to the river. And the day after, or 2 days after the storm hit, I videoed, and there's probably 10 foot of sidewalk. And, that was 10 foot in length, which it didn't drop, but, a couple of foot in that 10 foot distance. But it was crazy high. Yeah, Raymond. Exactly. That was the joke I was telling early that got by Susie. I said she was responsible, and she didn't ask why. Responsible for raising my forehead.
Why? Oh.
So you're an Annie Lennox fan, I see.
Is that who that is? I know that song, that piece.
Annie Lennox, yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you, Annie. Awesome.
Annie has the most beautiful eyes. I am here to tell you the only thing more beautiful than her eyes is her singing voice. She is amazing. Uh, she was half of the Eurythmics. Sweet Dreams Are Made of This.
Uh-huh. Hey, who snapped my Twix for me? I didn't give you Twix Kit Kats. What would you do with a Kit Kat bar? I'd break it and eat it.
You're not going to argue which side you eat first, left or right?
Heck no, it doesn't matter.
Yes,
Oh,
Raymond. It's people I know in the mountains have been told the only thing that the water is good for, and I'm talking city water at this point, not well water. They said the only thing you should use it for is flushing your toilet,
no.
and not even take a shower in it.
So the water got contaminated, huh?
Yeah,
I mean, it's already contaminated if you think about it. All water is already contaminated.
yeah.
But
You
chemicals.
you cannot unless it's water coming straight out of the ground. I would never drink it. And then water coming straight out of the ground, I would have to know a little bit before I would even drink that. Because coming straight out of the ground, it's probably bacterial free, but you don't know what kind of chemicals could have gotten in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that gray is still wet.
Yeah. Raymond, there was one poor lady on the news, and I think I sent. I didn't send you this link, Susie, but I sent it to other people here that I know. She was talking about she was seeing Halloween decorations floating down the river, and when she got closer to the river, it wasn't Halloween decorations; it was people.
Oh no.
Yeah. And one lady, she looked out in her backyard, and there was like 3 bodies in her backyard that the river had deposited.
Oh.
Now, it's some sad stuff going on up there.
Well,
Lake
I mean,
Lure.
that's what happens in a flood. I mean,
Yep.
it's. I don't know if people had warning. This is why they tell you to evacuate. I mean, or it could have
Well,
got them by surprise.
this
These
this
things happen.
this warning was last minute.
Okay,
I
then.
mean, they warned the storm was coming, but the amount of rain that was coming, that was kind of last minute.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that people couldn't be not one of those statistics.
What people don't remember, you go in the mountains of North Carolina and the roads are real curvy. And the reason for that is all the roads were built on, originally it was animal trails, and then horse paths, and then roads, eventually wagon paths, and then roads.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, the 50s and 60s when they started grading and changing mountains enough to where you could straighten things out. Just like that's the fact. The other fact is in history, they built towns right on rivers, and
Hmm.
they did it. Water source. They did it for ease of travel because it was a lot easier to go up and down some rivers than it was to go on horseback
Hmm.
through the woodlands and such. So you get towns right on a river, and then the river gets 30 foot above the banks. Uh, some of the small towns, like I said, they just washed away.
That is
And
horrible. That's horrible.
Lake Lake Lure, I've seen pictures of Lake Lure, and pretty much as far as you can see from the bank, it is just debris. Uh, anything that you could think of that's in somebody's yard, grills, propane tanks, sheds, uh, kayaks, uh, and of course timber and lumber and everything. But as far as you could see from the shore, it was garbage like that, refuge.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of mudslides. I saw part of I-40 eastbound, and it looked like at least 100, maybe 200 yards of the slow lane I-40 eastbound was totally gone, and the ground under it was gone.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's a strong. That's a strong darn current,
Yeah,
and water has a lot of weight too.
yeah. A gallon of water weighs 8 pounds.
Holy moly!
Yep.
Yeah, that's. Try going to the ocean and standing up against a wave and see what happens to you. Try to stand up like Karate Kid on one foot, and you'll see what happens.
Yeah, being there was more water inland than right at the coast. They'll argue that when the storm front was going up over the mountains, it'll drop water at that point, but I don't think that accounts for all that happened. It was very odd, and we'll leave it at that. Anything else would be supposition and conjecture, and I don't want to go there. Yeah, that's the other thing. A lot of the damage was done in two towns in North Carolina. One is just full of lithium, and the other one is full of crystal. North Carolina mountains is known for gemstones, not diamonds, but other gemstones, and we have a lot of crystal, like uh, quartz. And this one town was just like 85% of the world's quartz comes from this town. So there's a lot of people speculating that similar circumstances here as what happened in Hawaii.
Yeah,
There was some,
we were talking about that at the fire the other night. How similar things were happening because of resources available in the land.
yep. And the only, let's just say, a good number of mountain people uh, just have a natural born dislike for federal government. That they don't like those people poking their nose into their business, shall we say?
Yes. I think you're giving the government too much credit. I think it's other agencies. But
Yeah, well,
We just blame the government for everything.
We
I don't think they're that clever.
we don't know, so that's why I'm hesitant to say anything. I don't know who's doing what,
Right.
but I think there are people who know way more than gets out to the
That's
public.
just as bad as putting everything in nature in the Bigfoot box.
Yeah, can't do that.
Yeah. So now that I'm following his neckline, I'm noticing how I'm off a little bit with his collar.
Hen- Henry says the stickers arrived.
Yay! Thank you for letting me know. So that, whoops. Okay.
Uh, that reminds me, did Mr. B let you know whether or not your stuff got there?
No, actually,
Well,
no.
he wouldn't let you know until later tonight. I forget.
Yeah,
So he's probably at work.
he's probably watching the show.
Hey, Mr. B, if you're watching the show,
I got that song stuck in my head now.
which one?
Wow.
Well, it's a good song, and she's got a great voice. I can understand that getting stuck in your head. I've got candy stuck in my head, so what can I say?
Oops. Don't you have candy in your house?
I have both candies in my house.
Both candies. What do you mean both candies? How many candies
I have the CD,
oh gosh.
and I have the actual edible candy.
Yeah, we're talking edible here.
Well, you were talking a song. That's what I was talking.
Oh. You said you had candy.
Tortuga.
You said you had candy on the brain, so I said, well, what kind of candy do you got? All right, let's get this blended here. Hi, Portuga. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? This is
Manja BNT.
Munja, munja, munja. Okay, that's dark up there. Okay, that should have been more. Everything is off. Okay, let's just fix it.
York peppermint patties.
Those are okay, but I can't eat too many of them. They get boring after.
Oh, they taste so good.
I get bored with stuff too fast.
Have my York peppermint patty substitute. Altoids.
Ugh. Sounds like Pepto Bismol.
Wintergreen Altoids.
Okay, that's too wide, too thin. Let's see. This goes like this.
Yeah, an Altoid in a soda would be like a small explosion. Oh, John P's having chocolate yogurt. Oh man,
Oh, I've never heard of that.
he's having good stuff that's not as bad for you.
This is
And a
so.
muffin. Oh my gosh.
And a muffin.
John P is eating somewhat healthy.
Huh. John P always eats healthy, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't recall him talking about what he's having to eat before just now. I wouldn't be surprised though, because he has kids. He probably tries to feed them healthy. Ooh, meatballs and spaghetti. I had lasagna.
I had lasagna last night.
How is it I'm 3 hours ahead of you, but a day behind? That would be a good idea. Give him a little wind blown effect.
It's very varied. Okay, now the light. State of the light.
Raymond said steak fried chicken with gravy, mashed potatoes, and corn. I'm guessing corn. He said C9M, but corn. C9RN. Excuse me.
Corn, yep.
Oh,
See, this is not working. Can't get this blended right. Okay, let's see. This part right here is really hard, difficult.
I don't know. It looks pretty good.
Thank you.
I think Raymond has a very good idea. We need a vampire Bugs Bunny.
Oh my god, that would have been fun to paint. This one's kind of stressing.
Henry says he's back.
Welcome back, Henry. This one's very kind of. Thought it'd be fun. It's supposed to be fun. But all these lines on the face is like really challenging.
Maybe we should play Aerosmith in the background.
I don't know if there's a joke to that, or if that's in relation to something else that everybody knows
All,
about me, or
all these, all these lines in my face getting clearer.
okay, there you go. So I guess you're referencing a song that I've never heard in my life.
Uh, you've heard it. You just probably don't realize the.
What did you do? Just sit as a kid and just study the lyrics of all every song on the planet, and as remember the artist names, or what led you to be like that?
I just enjoyed listening to the radio as I drove around, and I listened to Casey Kasem on the weekends. And if I drove anywhere, I was in the car for 30 minutes at least. 30 minutes to get to town, 35 minutes to get to school, 40 minutes to get to the lake. So listen to the radio. And
So did they tell you all this information in the radio? Who this person's name was, and all this stuff?
yeah, especially Casey Kasem, he would give trivia about the artist and the song and stuff.
Okay.
Uh, and some of the songs that people are just crazy about had some very dark beginnings. I mean, uh, King Harvest, "Dancing in the Moonlight" is one of the songs that is like upbeat, positive, and everything. And the genesis of the song was the guy was out on an island, and he got away from where he's supposed to be, and he ended up kidnapped and terribly beaten. And what got him through the ordeal was he was imagining, positive thoughts. And after it was over and he got out of the hospital, he wrote that song, and took a terrible, terrible event that he lived through and turned it into a very positive song. "Dancing in the Moonlight." The group that did it was King Harvest.
I had they said all that information on the radio.
Not at the same time, but you hear this tidbit here and that tidbit there, and then you just put it together.
Yeah, I didn't spend that much time on the radio, I guess.
Yeah, Raymond, I had an AM FM stereo with a turntable on top, and then when I this will really get people, when I discovered 8-track tapes. Hello, Val. Welcome, Val.
Welcome in.
Yep. And I sold it, and I got a 8-track recorder. So I had an 8-track recorder, a cassette recorder, and I wore out. I had an album, Eagles on the Border, and I wore the album out. I played it that much. And after I did that, I decided that I was going to, when I bought an album, I would copy it to tape. That way I could play it in my car. And when the tape wore out, then I would play the album again to make another tape. And that way my album stayed in pretty good condition.
Boy, that sounds like obsessive music listening.
Well, I also used to play in a band. I played trumpet. So,
Okay, so now you're a musician.
I like I like music. What can I say? I can't sing a note, but that doesn't mean I don't like music.
Well, it makes sense now why you're so into music. Knowing that
Yeah.
you're a musician makes sense now. So I won't drill you any further. You're free to go. I just don't understand how people have so much knowledge, and I do understand that musicians how they have so much knowledge because that's their passion. So at one point in your life, you were very passionate about music.
Oh yeah.
I was just trying to wrap my head around all the how you know so much about not being a singer or a musician until now that you just told us.
And I mean, I still have my trumpet. I can't play it worth a flip because having your lips in shape to play trumpet is like having your muscles in shape to run a marathon. To play a trumpet and to be able to hit, especially the higher notes, you have to be in practice. And if you're not accustomed to playing, usually your lips will get chapped when you get back into it. And there's quite a bit to it, but I enjoy it. Yep, Susie is a flute player, but
So that
Henry.
still have 8 tracks. I would think with your flute playing, you would understand, Susie. Oh
Yep,
my God! I just took up flute playing. I have no clue what
yep,
musicians' names are. None of their history. Only from what I've heard on the news, like the Beatles and being shot. Uh, let's see. I don't even know. Did one of the Beatles hit a tree at one point? I don't know. And then who else? This is the
yep.
extent of my music knowledge. What else? The
Oh,
Doors. Okay, I know a little bit about Jim Morrison.
yep,
Uh, I know who Jimi Hendrix is, but I don't know too much about his history.
yep.
Janis
Roger,
Joplin.
Roger, I have a programmable turntable for LPs. If I've got, let's say I've got an LP with 8 songs on one side, and I only want to hear track 3, track 1, and track 7 in that order. This turntable will play those tracks off of an LP in that order. I tried doing a short video to show it off, and I put on a really old Led Zeppelin album that popped and cracked like there's no tomorrow. At the time, I think 15 subscribers, and YouTube came down on me within half a minute of posting it. So I just deleted it. But
Oh,
I've learned a
really?
little bit. I've learned a little bit since then, so I might try to do it again, uh, just to show people. You can look it up though. Anybody who's interested, it is a Techniques, and it's an SL-J3 turntable. It's a direct drive turntable. Techniques SL-J3. And it's really neat. I sold most of my equipment, but I couldn't part with that. And I've got a Harman Kardon CD 191 cassette deck, and I couldn't bring myself to part with it either. I sold my CD 491. I wish I had it, because the 491 had uh, it had the ability to tune the heads to each cassette that you were using. And if you use metal tape, anything you put into it, it would bring back out of a metal tape, uh, with no signal loss. So, but that was my hearing's not good enough for that anymore. So I just have those things. The 191 needs a repair, but uh, I hardly ever listen to tapes anymore. I've got most of my CDs downloaded to my phone. I've got 8,000 songs on my phone, something like that. Hello, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. How are you doing? Good to see you. How are you doing, Val? I haven't seen you in a while. Doing good over there? Hanging in there? Ah,
Oh my gosh, Fess Parker singing Davy Crockett. That goes back. How about some? I, I don't know if I've got it or not. I'm pretty sure I got Ed Ames, who played Mingo. I'm pretty sure I got an album by him. And don't get me wrong, I don't know that much about music, but I know a little bit about music.
Oh, excuse me. I think you're pretty much a historian in music.
Oh, you people I people that I hung around, they know well. They knew 10 times what I know because I used to. Uh, I can't say that we were friends, but I had their phone number and I could call them and talk to them most any time. Uh, R. Gary Patterson, and he now he knew music. I mean, he knew music. He wrote books, and sitting at the dinner table talking to him, he could recite his books by memory. I mean, he knew it forward, backwards. It was amazing the music that he knew.
Well, was he a musician?
Actually, he was a school teacher, but he was also a musician outside of being a school teacher. And he, in his last years, in addition to writing books and having radio programs, he was doing a lot to help correct the wrongs done to artists where they did not get what they deserved for the music they created.
That's nice.
Roger, I'm not familiar with 77 speed. Was it perhaps 78? Because if there's a 77, I'd like to learn about it. See, that's another thing in history. When they went from 78s to 33 and a thirds, uh, it doubled the amount of music that was on an album. Uh, it was amazing, and then they made 45s, and they were a little better than 33s, but they only put one song on each side. That's right, Nancy. She is extraordinarily talented when it comes to painting.
Oh God, I'm struggling so hard with this. You guys don't even know.
Yeah, you're struggling hard, and all of us couldn't do nothing like you're doing.
Still doing.
Why?
I'm gonna cut that into. I'm gonna make a video out of that. This at you guys want to hear the bloopers of the Gymster?
Roger, I got every 45 I ever purchased but one, and it's the first 45 I bought when I was like, gosh, what was I, 12 years old? I was watching Saturday morning cartoons, and it was the Archies, and they had Pour Some Sugar. Or Sugar, yeah. And I bought that 45, and don't you know, my sister put it up while she was dusting or something, and she put it in the windowsill, and the sun warped it.
Oh.
So that's the only album and the only 45 that I ever purchased that I do not have today, that I didn't trade away or something like that. I've got Eagles on the Border. I've got two of those because the first one I wore out, and I still have it even though it's worn out. And I've got the replacement. Yeah, I've got a Star Wars holder for mine. I don't have that many, but I got probably, I don't know, 8-inch stack. I don't have any of the sleeves, which I know that's kind of stupid of me not to have the sleeves, but I put them all in that container. Hey, Mio Rider 27,
Mayo. I'm
Mio,
painting a
Mio.
rock. I'm painting on a rock, Nancy. And thank you for the compliment.
I've got 8x10 of Aerosmith. As a matter of fact, I can actually show that one. Yeah, look at my avatar. That's the Aerosmith 8x10 that I have.
Thank you, Mayo. Okay.
Yep. Mio is always so nice whenever I come into her channel and say hello. That's why Mio always gets a big thumbs up.
Yes. Mayo gets a big thumbs up always.
Yeah.
We love you.
And you know, I tinker with electronics a little bit, so I had a stereo system and I kind of hooked it up in a certain way. There was a song that started out with the sound of thunder, and I hooked it into my stereo in such a way that I had my neighbors coming out on a clear blue sky day looking for thunderstorms.
So you were playing that loud enough for the whole neighborhood to hear.
Uh, the whole neighborhood to hear inside their homes.
Boy, that's awfully nice of you to share your music with everybody else.
Oh, it was just the thunder, and then I turned it off.
Okay.
I didn't want to rattle my house apart.
Was it an experiment? Social experiment?
It was just to see if I could do it. I was bored.
And this is what Jim does, everyone. When the Jimster gets bored, this is what he ends up doing. So if you ever plan on moving in next to Jimster, just be prepared.
Just don't let me get bored.
It's not my problem. That shouldn't be our problem. It's your problem.
It's only the people who move in next door.
Huh.
And a couple of houses down the street.
Unbelievable.
I don't have stereo equipment like that anymore. I could get it loud enough to where the neighbors would hear it, but they would pretty well know it's a stereo. The stereo I had at the time would put out over 2,000 watts.
Over 2,000 watts.
I've got more speakers now than I should have. I mean, I've got 4 tower speakers hooked up to a little stereo receiver. Yeah, I could do that too. I don't remember the specs on my stereo speakers that I had. I had a set of JBL L96s, and they would take quite a bit of power into them, and they would put out. They were rated at 98 dBs with 1 watt going in. So if you put in 1 watt of power, you would get 98 dBs of sound out. And a jet is like 120 decibels. Hello, Slim.
Hi, Slim. Welcome in.
So yeah, I don't want to bore you guys with stereo stuff, though. I don't know that y'all are interested in that.
Well, nobody has told you to be quiet.
Marisa, hello, Marisa.
Nobody has said to stop.
Oh, they're nice. They wouldn't tell me that. They would just go, "Oh, listen to Jim drone on about stereos,"
or they would just leave.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm out of here.
Marisa, it's so nice to see you.
Hi, Marisa.
She's usually kind of quiet and in the background.
Right. I hope you guys are enjoying this Dracula as much as I am. I am thrilled to the moon and so excited about painting this Dracula. I'll never forget this experience.
Why would you not forget? Why?
I am enjoying painting this a little bit because it's finally coming out. Because I had everything in the wrong area shifted. It's still not quite right, but I'm gonna keep going. Screw it.
You got this.
Yep. Yeepers.
My rider is giving a nice little calm look.
Wow.
Nancy says, "Looks so good."
Thank you, Nancy.
Slim says, "That drawing looks like Abe Lincoln with Count Chocula fangs."
Abe Lincoln.
I think it looks like the Joker minus all the bright colors on the face.
Are you sure it doesn't look like the Jimster?
Nah. Has too much hair. Has too much hair.
Too much hair. We could fix that, with a couple of strokes of the brush.
That's one of the few tattoos I ever considered getting.
Dracula?
No. Have hair tattooed on my head.
Oh my god, that would look so silly. I'm glad you decided not to do that.
No, I'm all about being just, this is the way it is. This is the way it is.
Okay.
Marisa is so popular.
Hi, Marisa. Let's see, go here. So Papa B has a show coming up in 6 days, and you know how the chat it allows you to go in there and say hello for the countdown of a live. I put, "Woohoo! Papa B is going live in 6 days. It gives me enough time to wash my hair."
Oh, geez. I just thought of a good one after you said that.
What?
I'll go in and Papa B is going live in 5 days. I can get new tires on the truck.
There you go. Plenty of time before the show starts. We're in 2 hours already.
Oh
Okay,
my goodness, it feels like 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
The people in chat has been so helpful. The time has just flown by. Have y'all noticed that Count Dracula chocolate cereal guy looks like Sylvester Stallone? Yeah, these days Count Chocula does look a little bit like Sylvester Stallone.
Okay, from his mouth, there's like a little thing here, and then it goes up into this and this.
Those cereals, Count Chocula and Blueberry, and those. I don't remember exactly how or why, but a friend of mine, the kids dropped a box out in the yard, and no animals would touch it,
Really? Even
and
back then?
it just sit there. No animal got on it, and it didn't dissolve in the rain. It finally had to scoop it up and throw it away.
Wow. That should have been an eye opener way back then about
Oh yeah. This was probably
food.
15 years ago. I don't think I've had any Count Chocula or Blueberry since at least the 80s and probably the 70s. Mm.
More blood. More blood for Dogman. Need to go 2 more hours, Roger. Okay, you need 2 more hours of fun, Roger? You got it. I'm gonna just get up and stretch my legs a little bit. As soon as I get his face done, that'll pretty much be the show because the face is taking all the little details, getting them right. Actually, I could just finish it, say it's done now, but no, I still need to work on the ear a little bit. And there's gonna be like blood, smoke behind him. I gotta add that still. It's hot in here. Good. How about some relaxing
Daily. Rain stick. Too close to the microphone.
It's too close to the microphone?
Yeah,
Oh.
we're hearing the individual instead of the group. That does sound a little better.
Okay, I'm stepping away. Just one more.
That sounds even better. When you listen to the playback, you'll hear the difference.
Okay.
Because I know you're going to listen to the playback.
I always do. That's a handsome Dracula. Very handsome. He doesn't look scary or dead at all to me.
No,
Kind of looks like he's a good partier.
A
Kind of
good
he
partier.
knows where all the cool spots are at,
A good partier. That's an interesting take.
right? Like he knows how to throw a party.
He, he, once again, we go back to Rainbow all night long.
Rainbow. Okay. All night long. Uh-huh. There, that's better. I had to fix his bump. I had to fix his bump. His little baby bump. Val, we'll see you later, Val. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us and watching the creation of Dracula. He wants to bite. What is it? No, he wants to suck your blood.
Yeah, Val, always good to see you. You take care.
It's Dracula.
I think Nancy's hungry. She thought your rain stick sounded like bacon sizzle.
Sipping, waiting for the ah. Oh, you want to hear the ah? Ah, do I have to make some coffee? I don't have to. Do I want to make some coffee? Are we suggesting coffee time?
Uh, Susie is saying coffee, but she's thinking babe.
Trying to get my Baileys any way I can. Hmm. It's actually a beautiful day right now. The sun is nearing the horizon. It's beautiful. I like this time of day because it gives the everything that it touches a nice highlight, like the tops of the trailers, the tops of the trees, the hanging leaves. Everything is glowing with this light. It's awesome. The shadows, I like it, all of it. You need decaf, Raymond?
Mhm.
Well, it's already dark in Kentucky.
And it's dark here.
Dang nabbit. Dang nabbit. I don't even hear my music anymore. Is it?
Yeah, it's playing. I can hear it.
Okay.
But now I've not tested it in YouTube. I'm only telling you what I hear in StreamYard. You want me to go check YouTube real quick?
No, I believe you. If you hear it, it's there. I just want to change it so it doesn't drive anybody crazy. I'll put chill stream on.
Oh, uh-huh.
If you
So,
drink coffee now, you'd be up all night, Raymond? Oh, Henry. You want me to check my email? Yeah, since I'm kind of on a little break, I will check it. I will check the email.
how many weeks has it been since you checked your email?
I check my email almost every day.
Almost every day.
Um, and when it's not almost every day, it's twice to three times a day. I check my email.
Oh my goodness. You check your email more than I check mine.
Yeah, I have to. I there's a lot of important things coming to my email, like sales and like Timu and no, I'm just kidding. Not
Sales and Timu. Oh my goodness.
It's mainly to keep track of what's going on in YouTube. Oh, Henry, I have that. I have that, Henry. already. I miss him. Aw. I miss my brother. I wish he would come back.
Yeah, on sale is in most females' DNA.
Thank you, Henry.
I think I'm too much of an adrenaline junkie, so putting caffeine in me just gets me relaxed.
Yeah, same here. I get very relaxed unless I'm having like a really like an espresso, right? An espresso, like two shots of it. Then that just wires me up, like unnaturally wired.
Like this morning, I was going to make a full pot of coffee, drink half of it, and put half in a thermos, and have the other half at a later time. Didn't work. I drink it all.
Wow.
Thank you, Raymond. I appreciate that, Raymond. Drama keeps chasing me, but so far I've been able to outrun it.
Yes, we love drama free here, right, Henry and Raymond. Hell sales are in line most of the time. Oh, sales, yeah. We're talking about emails. Yeah, I have.
Don't get me wrong, I like a good sale, but to me, it has to be something I need and on sale.
Google contacts.
My O's popped in again.
Hi, Mayo. Okay, I can't do that right now.
Don't do that right now.
Oh, okay. I'm reading Henry's email. Thank you, Henry, for that email.
I think for about 25, 30 years, Cabela's was the only place I purchased my hiking shorts because they were the only ones that had the pockets in the right place.
Uh huh.
All of these that tried to put the pocket on the side of the pant leg. Oh, I did not like those.
Oh, the cargos. You don't like those?
No, I don't. I don't want stuff on the sides of my legs because the sides of my legs end up rubbing up against stuff. The fronts of my legs, not so much.
What do you mean, Raymond? You love Dogman, but little much at times. Oh, you mean the what comes with Dogman? You mean the Dogman, our brother, or with the cryptid Dogman?
He's talking about the human.
Oh, okay, our brother. Yeah, well, I'm sure anybody would be driven to that type of behavior also with as much drama that he was receiving and backlash and attacks and threats and on and on and on. So if you can put yourself in his shoes just for a moment, I think that he was very brave and he took a lot. He took a lot. I mean, we spoke in private a lot, and he showed me a lot of things he was receiving from these hate groups, and it was very overwhelming just to see that stuff. I mean, it was hurting me just as much as it was hurting him, and I was just like, let's go to war. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. But social media, it's just a bunch of people just trying to throw you off track or try to make money with their hoopla. So I felt sorry for him so much. And go visit his channel every now and then, and leave him a little note. Hello, brother. Hope you're well. Something. You'll see in a lot of his videos, there's at least 15, 20 comments of mine in there. Every chance I get, I try to go in there, say hello. He's hopefully he's still around. Me too, Raymond. I miss him very, very much. Yeah, exactly, Ben T. They do. We don't roll around with the pigs. We cut a chunk of them and we eat them. And we put them on a BLT with lettuce and tomato. And what else that goes on a BLT? A tomato and maybe a pickle. He does have a channel. It's right here. It's right below your very remark here. Your very you see, it's right here. Follow that link. Yeah, he's got a lot. He's got over 400. So I mean, I'm not saying to go to every single one, but I have that one is my favorite. That link to that short is my favorite right there. So you'll see a lot of my comments on that one. I knew I heard bacon sizzling. Nancy. I know, Raymond. We all do. We all do. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We don't do
Archie,
it.
Archie's back for a visit.
Okay, Mr. Dracula. Let's see what else we can do with you.
Nancy said she knew she heard bacon sizzling.
Okay, let me just
I think
minimize this
Nancy,
here.
I think Nancy's hungry.
So just got to work on his ear here a little bit, and we will be pretty close. The ears. Has anybody ever painted ears? They're painting the outer section of an ear is fairly simple, but getting the dimensions and the shading just right, it is a task. And of course, I'm gonna make it look easy here because it's only because I'm an artist. Okay, I'm supposed to be good at this stuff. Okay, so then there's this hole that goes here where you stick your finger in and scratch your ear. Just one hole like that. So kind of like that. Yes, it's a 3 or ease. Uh-huh. He did, Raymond. Aw, thank you, Raymond. Yeah, I left for the same reasons. Too much drama. I call it the Ring of Fire. That's what it is. Just call it how I see it. There's like a slight shadow. I still gotta get the cheekbone just right here. There's some more shading under the eye. There's an actual thing that goes across this right here. Some more darkness here. I love his eyes. They're so cool. Some more darkness here. His eyes are almost animalistic. There's a big hole right here, so that's kind of good. It's at the edge of his eye. There's a big hole in this rock right here. You probably can't even see it from there.
Oh yeah, yeah. From when it's sitting on the table, we can't really see the detail in the eyes. That looks real good.
See, I could put my brush all the way in that hole. It's right there. But it's just in the right spot where it doesn't matter because in the shading area. Right, I've never known you to be any drama, Raymond, ever. You're right. Hi, Mayo. Yeah, I've given the cryptids a break, and they've given me a break. Yes, I did too. I actually left every single one of them, all of them. It's like, if I'm just gonna leave one, I'll leave them all. It's been so awesome at the campfires at night. Oh my god, great conversation. And what do we start talking about? Cryptids. Like what? Really, you guys? You guys are supposed to be like just normal people. But no, we were talking. What have we covered at the campfire? We've covered, of course, the hurricanes. We've covered phenomena, ghost. Believe it or not, we've talked about Skinwalker Ranch. We were talking about um, portals and vortexes, and I'm like, this is kind of cool. It's okay. It's at a refreshing pace. It wasn't aggressive. Wasn't judgmental. Oh yeah, Raymond, I know who you're talking about. Okay, so I'm redoing the shine on Dracula's hair because it. I had to raise his. I had to raise his hairline a little bit. Man, because I drew it so fast, and it kind of actually goes a little more up like this. It's just a little more up. My white is drying. Don't you dry? I wish they would make a new paint that's in between acrylic and oil. So if anybody out there, you're a creator of paint, can you please do that? So the acrylic can be flow easier. Really appreciate it.
And light the oil but dry quicker.
The kind that it's still water based and you don't need chemicals to clean your brushes. Raymond says the word is getting out on the cryptids. Oh, this brush may be better.
All of that took place just about the time I was arriving on the scene.
Yeah. It was heavy. Okay. Now. Where's that medium? Did I not? Oh, good. I left it here. Just gonna pour some more of this here. More medium here. So it actually starts right here. Like that. And then it kind of very lightly from the hairline goes up like that. And then I need to get a little black and make a little gray. It's a shade darker than that white.
Well, I agree with you, Raymond. I think it looks good, but I think she's going to add to it.
What do you mean?
The background behind.
Oh, the background? No, there's just going to be like a red smoke behind him. Like a little red smoke, and I'll add a little color into it to make it pop. And
Like I said, Raymond, she's going to add to it.
Well, I'm looking at a painting. Okay, I'm trying to do my best to make it. Don't you start complaining, Juicer.
I'm not complaining. I'm stating a fact. Because I remember you said you was going to add something to it. And Raymond said that it looked really cool.
I should have done the red before I put Dracula on there. But I didn't. I forgot. I got
Sidetracked.
Yeah.
He was thinking about Bailey's.
You were thinking about Bailey's. Trying to implant it into my psyche. It's not working.
I don't have to do that. There's no way I have to do that.
Yes, that was your intentions, planting the Baileys into my psyche. Guys, be careful with Jimster. He
Okay.
likes to use subliminal messages.
Every-
So
Everybody in chat.
if
Does anybody really need to implant Bailey's into her brain? It is
see how
living
good
room
he
free
is?
there all the time.
You see how good he is? How he's making it, throwing it all on me.
So you can respond by Jim did it or rent free. Which one do you think?
Jim is
I
good.
vote, I vote rent free.
He's really good at implanting these things. It's the Dracula.
we we all love Buzz. This is Susie. It's the Bailey Buzz.
I love my Baileys. I
The
will not
Bailey
deny it.
Buzz with Susie B.
Love my Baileys. Come on, Gray. Where are you at? I need some more Gray. I need to organize my palette. Okay. Gray goes here. Pretty much goes there. He'll have some gray on his shoulder. There's a little gray coming up here. This. Now what
Are you channeling your inner Bob Ross?
Yes. And this has a light gray. What's too thick, Susie? Jeez. Christ.
It's a happy little accident happened over here.
If Bob Ross was here right now, he would tell you to tone it down. Okay, there's that. You're just laughing and laughing and laughing.
He would, he would tell you, you've been in the Bailey's again?
You ain't right.
Now we know what the B stands for in Susie B. Bailey.
Susie Bailey's. That's me. Okay, so this section right here is unfinished. Let's get her finished. Let's get her finished.
Huh.
All right, there's Dracula.
They don't call it almond joy anymore. They just call it chocolate with milk chocolate with whole almonds.
No. When?
That's what's on the package.
No. Did you buy the generic version?
No, it's Hershey.
Let me see. Like I don't believe you. I believe everything you say, Jimster. But I honestly, I haven't seen. He leaves. I haven't seen. He totally left. Tastes great. Bailey's pellet. Hey, Daggy, welcome back. You look Susie B buzzed. Yeah, see, huh, Nancy? I don't remember ever. Jimster, you can't come back up because you disconnected your mic or your camera. Okay, you're gonna message me, I bet, instead, huh? Little bugger. Little bugger. Okay. Oh, I thought he was talking about Almond Joy. That's just he sent me seriously, Jimster. You sent me a candy bar of Hershey's candy bar with almonds. Didn't he? Wasn't he talking about Almond Joy? Okay. So I got the package, Jimster. My hubby sent me a picture of it. Uh, okay, yes. Jimster, where did you go? He did say almond joy. Okay, good. I'm not crazy. He did say almond joy, and he sent me a picture of Hershey's candy bar with almonds. Huh, Jimster?
There we go. It kicked me out when I took a picture of this. See, it does not say almond joy anymore. It just says uh, chocolate with almonds.
Jimster, that's a Hershey bar. That is not an almond joy. I'm gonna show you guys what Jimster sent me. Jimster, this is not an almond joy.
I know it's not an almond joy.
But you
I
said,
know it's not an almond joy. It says milk chocolate with almonds, whole almonds, no less.
but Hershey's. That's what Hershey's does. That's normal. But almond joy, I was freaking out because you said they no longer call it almond joy.
Well, you know how much I eat that kind of candy now, don't you? I thought it was one and the same.
No, you silly. That's so funny. No, I actually haven't seen an almond joy lately. Almond joy lately. So you got me nervous because that's like one of my favorites. Almond joy. I got very nervous.
Well, I usually don't get that kind of candy.
That now what you got? That's pretty good with the almonds. That's good stuff.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Oh, you're eating it right now.
Oh yeah.
Did you bring some for everyone?
Sure.
I brought enough candy for everyone. Everyone ate it. As you can see, it's all gone.
You reach through the video screen and take it, and you can have it.
I will. Wouldn't that be cool if you could just grab it from the screen?
We'll be able to do that one day. Not yet, but one day.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Okay. My goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Where's my Hershey? Nancy says. Yeah, Almond Joy has nuts. Mounds doesn't. Mounds. Uh, Mounds is good too. But I like that almond. I like it. I like it. I love it.
Like I said, you reach through the screen, you can have all you want until what I have is gone.
Gown. Till it's gown, guys. Till it's gown.
Thank you, Raymond. I appreciate the golden ticket.
I hear Danny. Where's she at? She's behind me somewhere. All right. Okay, well, let's see his loop. He looks better in the photo. Cause
Okay, everybody, she's fishing for compliments. Jump on the hook.
what? I'm not fishing for compliments. I'm just trying to finish. I'm just trying to finish this. This.
I like that red.
That's a scarlet red.
Yeah.
Yipper.
Oh, that must have been in the remake because I don't remember that. And it could have happened in the original, but it's been so long since I've seen that. I don't remember much of it.
What are we talking about?
Willy Wonka.
Oh yeah, that is a good movie. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka.
The Gobstopper or something like that. The candy that never left you. You could be
Never
chewing
Shrimp.
on it. You could be chewing on it forever.
Yeah, the everlasting gobstopper.
I have to say, it was quite the sight to see the chocolate fountains. Oh, chocolate.
Or was at that street fair?
Willy Wonka.
Oh. Oh, in the movie. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, that was a chocolate river, wasn't it? More like a chocolate creek
It was flowing chocolate.
from a fountain.
That's all you need.
Right.
I do like some chocolate.
Gotcha.
Well, there was a restaurant, Bennigan's, I think it was.
Bennigan's.
Bennigan's, and they had Death by Chocolate. It was a chocolate cake with chocolate pudding on the inside and a chocolate icing. And they served it with chocolate ice cream.
What? Wait, say that again?
It was a chocolate cake with chocolate pudding on the inside, chocolate icing on the outside of the cake, and you would get chocolate ice cream on the beside of it.
That's freaking crazy. That's Death by Chocolate.
Exactly.
That is Death by Chocolate.
I think they would allow you to order it without the ice cream, but there's no way they could take the pudding or the icing off the cake. So that was a given.
No, you get it or you don't. That's just it.
Yeah.
No pickiness here. We don't do picky here. People who are picky should not go out to eat. They should just cook for themselves.
Did you guys have the insult restaurant out your way? Did y'all have one of those?
Oh my gosh, they have one in Vegas.
Yeah.
We found one in Vegas at what casino were we at? Circus. They have one in there. It is hilarious.
I've never been, but they used to have one in Myrtle Beach, and people I knew went there. Oh my goodness. It might work in Vegas a little better than it works in the South because typically we don't take insults lightly. But,
Yeah, it did take a little getting used to, and until when they smile and they wink, it sure does help because it makes you feel like you're in the role, you're along with them, playing that role because it is it feels offensive. I mean, you feel like you're getting
yeah,
attacked because they literally make it seem so real.
yep. I don't know that it's still there. I don't think it lasts very long, but so did you guys ever have Bennigan's out your way?
I never heard of Bennigan's.
Uh, Green with white letters was the sign, and it was a chain out this way.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Raymond says there's videos on YouTube. Raymond said he likes the ones that chuck the rolls.
I like when they throw down your food on the table. They slam the plate down.
I'm sure that you guys get, bigger shows out your way than we would get here, but I've been to a couple of Japanese restaurants here in North Carolina that the chefs are entertainers beyond belief. Their ability to take a spatula and sling food into a bowl is amazing.
Or your mouth.
Yeah, that they're if they played basketball, they would be 3-point kings. Hello, Franks.
Hi, Frankie.
I used to enjoy some of those restaurants. Western Sizzling had a food bar, and that was a real good deal.
I'm so glad I ate my lamb today. I actually have enough of that left over to have for dinner.
Cool.
You haven't had dinner yet, Jimster. It's late.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, remember I said I was eating when the things fell over the camera lens?
Oh. Gosh, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not that important.
I think my memory loss is not really memory loss. I think it's
You just don't care.
lack of focus and
You just don't care.
no, I do care. I do care, but I honestly think it's my focus is so bad. I do care, but
You have a very good memory about things that interest you.
well, yeah, that's with anybody, right? I mean, but still, I don't
Well,
remember you were having dinner.
some people have better memories than others, even about things they're interested in.
Yeah.
But I was not making it prominent that I was eating during the show. I was trying to be very quiet and in the background.
Oh, that's when you went mute.
Well, I went
You.
mute when I was heating the food up. So I went mute for like 18 seconds, and then I unmuted for a while, stirred, added a couple of ingredients. Then I went mute for another 19 seconds, unmuted, stirred, added a couple of things.
Okay. Gotcha. So what did you have?
Lasagna.
Are you kidding me? Did you already tell me that?
Yep.
Oh my
You
god.
said you had lasagna last night.
Oh, Jimster, I'm so sorry. I'm painting. I really am. I really do want to know. It's not that I'm just talking into the wind. I, this is the mind of Susie, guys. I really apologize. I'm gonna add
Uh,
highlights here.
if I'd have known that package would have was going to be sent that quickly, I would have sent it to you where you are. But
Yeah.
I figured it would take 2 weeks at the very least. But when he weighed it, it was like 10 point something ounces, and then some kind of rules kicked in, and the limitations kicked in and whatnot.
Yeah. That's okay. It's in our it's in our it's in our gosh darn it. It's in
What
our
was it? Yeah, that's fine. Was it in pretty good condition?
well, the package you sent me a picture. It looked in great condition.
Excellent. Okay. Because if the contents got messed up, then they wouldn't be very useful to you. I tried to put some throwaways in there. I told you about that, so that they could take a little bit if anything went awry.
Yeah. Come on, I need you to stay wet. I need you to stay wet.
Joji, hello, Joji.
Hi, Joji. Welcome in.
Joji, you're under arrest.
You're under arrest, Joji, for being so cute. You must now assume the position.
She is adorable. She is so funny. Her and Scott make a great team.
You're just too cute. That's against the law. I'm sorry, you're breaking the law. Being too cute. You're under arrest. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Joji.
Where's my cuffs? Quick, where's my cuffs? I can't find them. I guess I'll have to let her go.
Georgie has just been arrested. She is in somewhere on YouTube. We have her in our custody, and because she's breaking the law because she's just too cute. I don't know. How does that look with the purple in the in the in the collar?
I like it. I like it. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Okay, well, I was just like, black is boring. Just all black. I kind of wanted to add like,
Sure, Joji, you can choose your handcuffs. Do you, do you do you prefer the pink fur or the purple fur?
the pink fur, the furry ones. Huh?
That's probably true.
We usually don't let criminals choose their own handcuffs, but because we'll make an exception because you're just
Yeah.
since you break the law all the time.
Oh, I went in to a room the other day. I was going to leave a thumbs up and say hello real quick and leave. And Scott was singing Three Wooden Crosses, and he did such a good job. I ended up staying for quite a while.
Yeah, when the singing's good, I like to stick around too. I
Yeah.
mean, most of the time the singing is awesome everywhere, but yeah, I go to watch singing when it's good. I like to stick around.
Yep. Twist tie is fine.
Sebastian Cristobal Voledes Bastias. That's interesting name.
Hola. Hola, sin.
Thank you. Thank you very much for subbing. I will sub you back. I appreciate it and welcome. Nice to meet you. And so this is all that's missing is like the name Dracula, huh? And blood like dripping. But here's the painting. I don't know. Just didn't come out too bad.
I think it looks good. And the purple, the shade of purple, and just a light touch makes all the difference.
Yeah.
It's a nice highlight.
Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to throw purple in there because purple goes really well with Halloween, and I think Dracula looks better in purple with a little bit of purple highlights. I think it looks good. All right, well, shoot, I'm just gonna sign it, and I think I'll be done. What are we in? We're at 3 hours. Nice, not too bad. People won't be saying I can't get 3 hours of my life back with this painting because it should have been enjoyable.
Sebastian, is that your son with the two puppies on your website or your channel, I should say?
Thank you, John P. Thank you, Nancy.
Joji says that is an awesome art, Susie B. I end up singing and dancing because I can only draw stick figures.
Aww. And you sing good and you dance great. You're a great host.
That is true. She is very nice to everybody.
Oh, Sebastian looks a little young.
Yeah. Sebastian, es su hijo.
Oh, is that her? Who's?
Is that Sebastian's son in the picture, or is it Sebastian?
No, I think that may be Sebastian.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sebastian. My channel is 18 and over. Actually, if it was up to me, it'd be 40 and over. So, I'm just careful with the younger age in the channel.
So
And he's so cordial and nice too. Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate you, Sebastian.
Yeah.
We would appreciate you more if you were a little older. Because sometimes sometimes we get on topics. Sometimes we get on topics that's really for older people.
Yeah, we
Some,
we don't allow cussing in here, but some people let it slip every now and then. But John P says that he was imprisoned by Joji and he liked it. Thank you, Rayman. See, aren't you guys glad you met Joji? I'm glad you met Joji because now everybody can have fun with Joji, just like I did when I first met Joji. She's always fun, 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 fun.
yes,
And there's
you will not get bored on Goji or Scott's channel. She has talk about some Halloween decorations. She's got some serious Halloween decorations going on.
yeah, that's a
She gets a little too friendly with the skeleton's bottom, but that's Goji.
that's funny. All right. So
That looks really good.
I will glaze him, and this concludes our show with Dracula. So my next painting will be soon. If not later on tonight, tomorrow, I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do an owl sitting on a tree branch. I'm really laughing.
She said skeleton is a boyfriend. You like them skinny, don't you, girl? Oh my goodness. That's a little too skinny.
He's handsome.
I thought Frankenstein was your boyfriend.
Thank you, Georgie, for coming in. Skinny and bony. That's funny. Joji has
Uh,
changes her costumes too. She was a police, and then the other one looked. What was the other one, Joji? The other one was
I only saw the police. I must have missed the other.
yeah. She changed it to something else. She has was it a Mickey Mouse? What was that one? Let me go over there.
I hope she chose Minnie Mouse and not Mickey Mouse.
Oh, okay. That's the in the future. That looks like a little Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, she said Mickey and Minnie. She had already done.
Oh, okay. Mickey and Minnie. I really liked the police outfit. That was nice.
Yep. As as uh, as a singer said in the '70s, you wear it well.
Oh, that's funny. Halloween is so fun, isn't it? Oh my god, wait till next week. Yes, I can't wait. Isn't it fun? I like to have fun with it. I think it's fun.
Well, Henry and Raymond have inspired me. I'm going to revisit the making a short video about. Well, it'll be more than a minute, but a video about the turntable, because it's nice to see old technology. I've had this turntable since, oh geez, this turntable is 40 years old
Wow.
or older.
Yeah. Okay, well, what do you say we close this show down and I'm going to go walk around and stretch my legs.
This is your show and you control all the buttons. I guess you get to choose.
Okay, awesome. So thank you all for coming in. Joji, John P, Raymond, Henry. Thank you all for coming in. I love you. Thank you for your support, and it was awesome. And Nancy, thank you for coming in. Frankie, it's good to see you again. It's good to see everybody. Everybody have a wonderful, well, shoot, we're already midweek, huh? Have a wonderful week. Rest of your week. Wait, today's Tuesday, right?
Yep,
Tomorrow's
today's
Halloween.
Tuesday.
So have a happy rest of your week. And we'll see you all soon. And Daggy Boy, I'm gonna be doing another painting real soon, and if I think I will go ahead and schedule it in so you can see. It's probably gonna be for later tonight. I gotta get this painting done because I need to learn how to paint this because this is what I'm gonna be teaching this weekend. So I gotta get that done, and we'll see you all soon. Big hugs to everybody. To you too, Joji. Thanks for coming in and thanks for your support. And you're beautiful. We love you. And we want to see more of your fun Halloween shows. That's really fun to watch. And Mayo, thank you for coming in. Did Julie and Joyax come in by chance? Did I miss them?
Joyax came in. I think Julie made a quick appearance, but Joyax was here for a little bit of time.
Well, Joyax is live, I think. And okay, so and Mike is too. And Archie and Maritas and Mir is live and Clint's live. Okay, so everybody's live. So I appreciate you all for coming in, and I hope you enjoyed this Dracula rock. I enjoyed painting it, and we'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
Take care and happy Halloween.